Welcome to footballgameplan.com. I'm Jourdan Davenport. We are here at the Senior Bowl. Slot, outside, cornerback, Jourdan Lewis out of Michigan. Jourdan, looking at just, what you want to show as far as your ability, you're not 6'3", you're not 6'2", so as a corner with your size, what are some of the things you want to show that these scouts that you could do?
That my size doesn't limit me to any position. I want to be a guy that can go outside and match up with anybody. One of the best receivers, their number one, and go in the slot and match up with their number one. So that's really what I want to show. My versatility in the back, in the backfield down back there. So that's really what I came to showcase.
What is it that allows you to cover some of the bigger receivers that you've had to go against? how do you go about, fighting through the tuck and just, everything like that?
Really just being physical. Definitely you have to have a mindset. You got to be physically, into the game, mentally in the game, and you definitely have to be prepared, with your technique. You got to come bring your technique because it's going to be, a test, definitely.
I'll tell you something that's interesting. I was at East-West Shrine, and even here, Davion Smith, Channing Stribling. There's so many guys, some of you Michigan guys that are at these All-Star games. Obviously, that's something that is a testament to how things turn around under Harbaugh.
Definitely.
What's your favorite moment from being with Coach Harbaugh at Michigan?
Oh man, I forgot. Probably our first away game. We had we had to wear. He told us to wear the jumpsuits and all of that stuff. We had to look as a team, and we were on a plane. And I look over. He has the his crew neck on with the M, the hat, the glasses, and I look down. He has the khakis on, and he's wearing cleats on the plane. He has on cleats, like just casually wearing cleats, and I'm just like, what is going? Do you not know that you have cleats on right now? He's just like, it's just like a regular day for him, and that's just the type of guy he is. He's intense every single day. He's gonna do what he wants to do every single day, and you can see that that translates to wins.
You and Channing Stribling, you guys were one of the best corner tandems. What was it that allowed you guys to work so well on the field and do what you were able to do?
They gave Channing the ability to just free range, do what he wants to do and go out there and be an athlete. A little bit last year I had to shadow their opponent's first threat. So just going into that, him emerging as that guy, and them giving him I guess the range and trusting him and being a guy that can lock down whoever. So that's really what it was. We didn't have to do anything where it's too much communication, where I'm traveling, different things like that. It was smooth. We can go out there and just be athletes.
Now, you mentioned not having to travel, but I see you as a guy that has the ability to do that.
Definitely.
So let's talk. Bumping inside, you're a nickel guy. How do you have to play against the run, play against bigger physical receivers? What's the mindset? What's the thought process? And just talk about the toughness that you need.
You have to really be physically tough, mentally tough. Definitely, when you're coming up in a run, you have to be aware where you are on the field, and you have to be aware what an offense likes to do in different situations or different formations. So when you're outside, it's basically just man to man. You're one-on-one. But when you're in the box per se, a little bit, you have to understand where the linebackers are, where their fits are, and you have to understand what the offensive guys want to do.
Who's the toughest receiver you had to face?
In my career, or probably Will Fuller. I give it to him. Yeah, he was a burner. No, he could do it all. He could catch that slant and take it 50, 100, probably. But he was definitely a guy that could do it all.
Now, as far as feedback is concerned, you had a couple of days to be here with the scouts, the personnel folks. What are you getting as far as the feedback, good and bad?
I haven't heard too much bad. Definitely, I'm a high character guy, and off the field, you don't have to worry about me. That's really one of the things that I want to come show everybody, that I am actually a good guy. It's not a facade, and everybody's not biased to me and helping me out. It's actually I am that type of guy. So that's really when I come down here, they tell me I'm a great guy. They don't have to worry about me. So let's get back down to the schematics of things in football. So that's really what it is.
There you have it, Michigan corner Jourdan Lewis. You will see him inside and outside on Sundays soon.